No dobre, majte sa, hoši. Dobre, vedľajšaky máme spravené, môžeme ísť na hlavnú linku.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabell know where I'm headed.
Takže Janík je tiež preč.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Ale no tak. Fakt až tak ďaleko mám ísť? A vlastne počkaj, tam pokračuje tá cesta. No dobrá, tak vyrážame na ďalšiu dlhú cestu. Už vidím Madr kryštál. I samotné kráľovstvo. A vidím barevného čokobo.
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
A je ďalší barevný. Ten sú psíčkovia. Ten sú nejakí ptáčkovia. Si vole, ten nádhera.
That's enough for today, Branded.
A ešte tu máme ďalšie dva vedlejšáky. Jupi. Tak poďme ich urobiť. Čo prosím, čo by si chcel? Kopanec do prdele?
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Vyserem sa na ňo? Ale ne, pomôžem mu, ja som dobrosrdečný človek.
My, I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose
Nemáme akú
son's in mortal danger,
bestiu zabiť.
he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
All you've got, boy.
Oh, wow. No, to je jak rýchlo schoval ten meč.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Ježiš, rozmaznaný fracek. To som im nemal pomáhať.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Jo. Že mladý soplák sa baví tým, že tu posielajú otrokov a nechávajú ich bojovať s tým psom, aby ich zabíjali. Tak to musíme zaraziť. Nie, takto ľudia nebudú umierať. Nie pre vašu zabavu.
You, Brandy, come here this instant.
Nemôžem ho rozseknúť proste hneď takto? Nemôžem, škoda.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
Tak. Pekne na odpočinok. Budú mať aspoň krásny výhľad.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Že by.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Karma je sviňa. Dostali, čo si zaslúžili. Ne, už asi nenájdeme ich mŕtvoly, aby som im pošlapal po ksichte. Škoda. No, ešte tu máme jeden vedlišak. Môžem tu preskočiť? Nemôžem. Že skačí jak nejaká princezna. No, ukážme. Ešte tu máme jeden.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
OK.
I can't promise I'll
Zlatičko.
find her, but
Neviem, čo si stratila, ale pomôžem ti.
describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
What the fuck?
That's a lot of field to search.
Rada sa prechádza
Looks like
pšenicou.
someone might have seen her.
Niekdy sa nestratila. Biele vlasy. Tichá.
You work these fields?
Včera som ju nenakrmila, mojou úlohou je krmiť ju.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Prečo mám taký dojem, že ten pet bude...
Chloe?
To nebude Chloe, či?
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Yeah.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Jo, pet, človek.
Get up now.
Ty
You've slept
vole,
long
abych to
enough.
děcko
It's
zabil.
time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
No, dúfajme, že si to zapamätá. A že už nikdy nebude považovať človeka za hračku. Kašľame na boj, ideme na hlavnú linku. Questy máme hotové.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabell says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Ukáž obchodník, čo máš dobrého?
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Gaia Blade. Nič moc.
If that's what you
Iné
want.
elixíriky.
And good riddance.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Takže nejaké ruiny. Už sme mu na stope.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. Don't let them get away! You're finished! It's over!
Dobrá zakončovačka. Ajaj, zase pozde.
Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You? Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabell. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Škoda, boli sme pomaly.
If it was a message that needed delivering.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Zajímavá informácia, že všetky legie odišli, že cisár sa rozhodol opustiť hlavné mesto. No a teraz sa máme dostať semka hore, kde už by sme sa mali stretnúť s ostatnými. Počkať, nie, druhou stranou sa tam dostanem, paráda.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Dom potešenia.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Takže Sid vie o nejakej možnosti, ako to sa tam dostať. že má impérium nejakú slabinu, jak sa k tomu dostáme, a že už párkrát skúšal aj slovami vyjednávať alebo niečo podniknúť, ale nedarilo sa, že nie sú schopní načúvať a hlavní monarchovia, proste vládci, ktorí majú pod kontrolou ten kryštál, dávajú bičovať a zabíjať ľudí, ktorí proste zvýšia hlas o tom, že by kryštále mohli byť nebezpečné. Takže neostáva nám už si nič iné, no je to všechno, takže poďme na to. You have reached a moment in the story. Jo, nebudem sa moc vrátiť, keď pôjdem na tento úkol, takže som rád, že som robil všetky vedlejšaky. Že sa nemusím teraz nejako otáčať a vraciať. A asi sa teraz udeje plno vecí, ktoré nám budú možno aj proti srsti niektoré. Zatím tá hra tu urobila fakt niektoré veci, ktoré by som nečakal. Ktoré boli brutálne, ale zase preto je tá hra, by som povedal, aj úžasná. No dobrá, takže dámy a pani, 5 minutes prestávka. Ja si idem urobiť vodu. Dajte si nejaký snack, niečo, nachystajte si vodu, zajdite si na toaletu, budeme pokračovať. Tak, sem zpátky. Môžeme začať? Sme ready? Všetci pripravení? Kapesničky nachystané? No, Boh vie, čo sa stane. Ja dúfam, že neumrie nikto, koho som si teraz obľúbil za tú chvíľu. Poďme na to.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Takže musíme sa dostať nejakému srdcu kryštáľu, či čo to povedal? Že sa celý rozpadne, keď ho zničíme. Truhlička. Ne, 800.
All right, not quite tempting. Let's get this over with.
Single man for
So shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
Takže...
They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Level up! Na čo štekáš? Neštekaj, musíme byť potichu.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
Tak, dostávame sa hlbšie a hlbšie do podzemia.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Ty vole, no tu je to plné fakt stráží. Som rád, že si nás nevšimli. Zatím. Ježiš, tu sa to zrutilo, ale on to nespadne teraz. Ja tak premýšľam, či Cid premyslel aj to, ako sa odtiaľ dostaneme, lebo jak zničíme to srdce a jak je ten kryštál teraz vlastne nad nami, tak nám to tu mrdne na hlavu. Ešte sa mi nenabil ten hlavný útok. Vydržme chvíľku, než sa mi to nabije, jo? By som ich zlikvidoval. Počkať, nemám náhodou už schopnosti dosť bodov? 1200. So, mám tu hlavnú silu Ifrita. Tieto guličky. Toto potrebuje 2390 na upgrade. Na to nemáme. Môžem si upgradenúť toto za 1000. Toto teraz nepoužívame. Toto je klasický behúň, 1500. No nič, asi si ideme upgradenúť toho Ifrita. Ježiš, a za 2000 je ďalší upgrade. Dobra. Jak sme na tým? Dobre, môžeme to použiť. Pojďte, všetci naraz. Poď.
Keep your distance, boy. Someone heal me, damn it! Give them all you've got, boy.
Aj, pruser. Počkať, niekto dosť silný na to, aby zdvihnul bránu?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Počkaj, čo to sakra má?
Then let's shut him up.
Kanón.
Keep your distance, boy.
Au. Jasné, že sa ho nemôžem dotknúť.
distance, boy.
That's better.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Yow!
Too slow. Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy.
Končíš. Nevral, že použije sebedestrukciu.
Bollocks. He's gone Akashic.
Akashic?
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. We'll get none in return.
What?
There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Sakra. Predtým to musím iba utekať, to sa nedá nijak inak.
Better already. Thank you, Sid. Too slow. Not this time. Not this time.
Ty vole, hej.
My wounds, boy.
Čože? Veď som mačknul aj redničku. Poď k sebe, poď.
Give them all you've got, boy. Over here. A little help.
Hej, ja nebudem používať najmocnejšiu schopnosť, ktorú mám proti takému slabochovi. Hlavne keď sme tu tak. Sakra, on zautočil znova. Tak, je dole. Huj, sakra, ten mi dal zabrať. No, bez toho prstenia, čo mi spomaľuje čas na uhýbanie, je to o dosť ťažšie. Ignition, mám upgrade. Increase ignition damage by 12%. Používam ignition? Asi hej, že? To je krydlo.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Tak. Igni, čo je Igni? Toto je Ignition. To je to nové. Ale na to ešte nemáme prachy. 360, to je málo. To nechcem. 500, 300, toto mám za 300. Nie, to nechcem. 250. To už máme raz, ešte to môžem teda raz upgrade, no tak na. Nech to už mám z krku. Toto je ten trust, toto nič. Toto by som potreboval ešte za 500, ak možno upgradenúť.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Jo, tu je tak hustý éter, že ho až vidíme. Ty vole, to je... Potianov som minul už. A to sme len na začiatku. Au.
Of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabell said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
Oh. She said you could call her Isabell. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Aye, aye.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Yeah. Book.
Why, yo? Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Nemal sa toľko prežierať.
bright as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Tuto to vypadá pekne kryštálovo. No a samozrejme, že tu budú títo. Počkaj, čo tu máme? Vevrik. A už tu máme boosty. Niektorí protivníci využijú schopnosť Vevrik, aby povzbudili a zlepšili svoj výkon v boji. Hľadajte ikonu a pokúste sa ich poraziť skôr, ako spôsobia príliš veľa škody. Takže už tu máme synergistov, ktorí... Počkaj, nie, sabotér, synergista... Synergista, hej, synergista. Ale títo buffujú iba samých seba, takže... Ktorý je Vevrik? Vypadal to ako tento.
It's over.
Jak som to dokopal. Viete čo? Zhorte. Ty kráso, to sa tu tak ťaží vo veľkom. No, škoda, že tú ťažbu pomaly nikto neprežije, jak vidím. Toľko éteru, že sa z toho ľudia odbláznia. Teda skôr stávajú sa kryštálovými, či akí to sú. Ale... Že bol by som fakt rád za nejaké tlačítko, že speed. Aby zrýchlil, keď to zmačknem, nie až po nejakom dlhšom behu, lebo tak to pomaly vôbec nezrýchľuje. Ale no tak, to bola pasca. Nikto z vás neostal. Všetkých proměním v popel. Tak, tu máme zase veľkého tlusťocha. Teraz ale so skladivom. Ty vole, veď som robil zakončovačku. Au. Čože? Ty vole.
them all you've got, boy.
Ale tak to je rýchly smash.
A little help.
Tak, poď, máš stagger. Žiadne blbosti.
Keep your distance, boy.
Zase som to nestihol zmačknúť. Ja to fakt nestíham mačkať. Chojzoritíve, toto sú absolútne...
Give them all you've got, boy.
Veď mačkam tú R1 a nič sa nedie. Fakt to mám až také blbé načasovanie? No teraz som to dal. Teraz som to dokázal pekne dvakrát po sebe. Ja som lemra. Ja si asi ten jeden prsteň vrátim naspäť. Veď to nedohrám bez neho. By potreboval tak 20 potionov, ty vole, a nie 4. Ajaj. Dobre, nejaké itemy, niečo, nič tu není. Užitočného. Haló. Vypadá, že nie. Tu som do vozíka skočil. Coral Sword? Sekundička, gear. Coral Sword je ešte opäť lepší, než je môj? Flame Touch? Ty vole, ale iba modrý. Zajímavé. Ne, nejdem si vrácať ten prsteň, budem hrať pekne bez neho. 234. Málo. Málo.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
To nebolo naraz.
Ask one.
Once more.
Aye, seen as you're trying now.
Doteraz sme tu bojovali ako šialení. Proč proste teraz nepoužijete schopnosť a nevyrazíte to magiou?
As if that was gonna keep us out.
Jasne. Ale ohnivú guličku si vytvoríš.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Ho. Sme tady.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. A sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Jeho malá naháňačka s Bahamutom skončila tu, kde to vlastne tak troška poničili, že jak si to prežil? No, kráčal som. Mal by si to niekedy skúsiť. Pre Boha. Jasné, že tu budú entity.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Keep your distance, boy. Wait!
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Jo, vedia ich vo Phoenix Gate. Boli takéto potvorky. Entity nejaké. U nás to boli takí golemovia. Toto sú skôr také vytvorené z toho éteru. Monštra. Zajímavé. Asi kryštál vie, že ho ideme zničiť, tak sa týmto bráni? Že by? Tak, ďalší súboj. Čo keby som vás chválil? Bola niektoré to ešte prežili.
Don't let them get away.
Jasne, zválca im to moci. Ale tento bol aj u nás. Počkaj, veď ja som uskočil. Au. Ja keď ho nevidím, tak to je hovnu.
There's a good boy.
Tak ty vole. Ja to uhýbanie fakt nedávam.
Poď k zemi, poď.
A little help. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy.
Tie boje sú o hodne ťažšie bez toho prstenia, ale extrémne o hodne ťažšie. Neviem, koľko razy som to už povedal, ale myslím, že som to nepovedal naposledy. Že toto je pekná výzva pre všetkých. Skúste to hrať bez tých prsteňov pomocných. Ktoré vám spomaľujú čas, alebo vám dávajú automatický healing, alebo takéto veci. To je skutočný boj. Tam využijete tú mechaniku bojovú naplno.
Soldiers assigned to the glass gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
A do prdele. Mám taký nemilý dojem, že tu bude teraz dobrý brutálny fight. Bahamut? Že by? Možno?
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Není Bahamut. Či? Nie, není.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Ale ako podoba tam je to proste veľké, gigantické, hnusné drak. Dobre. Takže teraz použijeme Stoneskyn prvýkrát. Poď dole, poď. Poď ku mne.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
To mi moc dlho nevydržalo na to, že to mám 3 teto. si ju dovoluješ takto praštiť, vedie to dievča.
My wounds, boy.
That's better.
A little help.
Dobre, poďme k zemi. Poď, nehanbi sa. Au. Poď k zemi. Zase. Dúfam, že už aj naposledy. Stagger. Posledný. Nemal nejak dostať. Yes. Hotovo. Pohľadaj mi dal zabrať.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?